All right, so I'm in my wood shop. Like I told you in the last video, I've been building a table for pastor's daughter. She's wanting for her 16th birthday, but I guess I hadn't brought y'all in here. So let's look around. So got my chop saw over there. I'm still trying to get my shop vac thingy-majigger hooked up, my table saw, and then my planer, router tables down there. Got some tools, some other stuff. A bunch of my air nailers and stuff I've put up there. And then I've got a table that for miscellaneous stuff. But this is the table. And like I said in the last video, it's 90 inches long, 30 inches wide, and it's only going to be, it's going to have these legs, but they're only going to be about 10 to 12 inches tall. They'll be removable. That way you can store them inside. Let's set y'all up here. So you can be able to store them inside. There'll be a Velcro strap to lay them all in, and then strap them down, and then this will fold in half so that it's easy to store. She found this on something, Amazon or something, and I kind of took the idea, put my own spin on it, and that's where we're at this point. I'm on because these are just 1-inch boards, pine boards. Then they kind of every now and again they got a little bow in them. So I'm gonna take and put another piece across the middle to tie them all down to, and then this will make it to where when the legs are set in here, then they won't be able to come out. So then we'll go with that. All right, I'm gonna work on that, and then I'll come back and show y'all. All right, there it is, right side up. I put a little bit of a 45 there on it, just to break the corner. Nice, give it a nice detail. It's pretty well sanded. I'm probably gonna go over it once more, and then put some fire to it. Right here is the seam where it folds in half. Took one board just like this one, and I evened it up and split it right down the middle. That way it pretty much looks like, if you just back away from it, it looks like one complete table until somebody picks it up and folds it up, puts it away. But like I said, got to figure out if I want 10 or 12-inch legs on it. Try not to make it real tall, but these girls are 16, so they're pretty much grown. So they don't need a little bitty table, but they want to be able to sit at it and enjoy themselves. So there you go. There's that so far. Okay, so I got the legs installed. They screw on. They screw on, screw off, and like I said, there'll be a strap there, so they're stored there, and when it's folded in two, and then they're all labeled with the number, of course, on the hole. Each one of them has to be fit individually, so there's all that. I'm gonna go around and look one more time, see if there's any more sanding needs done. If not, then it's gonna be time to put some fire to this thing. I need to get it burnt so I can start getting it polyurethaned, because that's gonna be the hardest part, is getting that dry at this point. Because it's out here in an unheated building, so it'll take a little longer than normal to dry. I'm gonna probably put 2 coats on the bottom, and then probably 3 coats on the top, just so that it has a little more durability on top. All right. There it is, burnt. I just took a little torch because I didn't feel like sitting outside to do it. But I burn it top and bottom. It's just a light singe. Then I'm gonna take probably 180, maybe 220, and go over it with the sander just to knock anything off that I brought up. Take some of the darker places out of it if I got it a little too hot or whatever, and then start putting some varnish on it. That's all I used. I just used that. It took probably, I don't know, 30 minutes. It ain't too long. But that's all you gotta do. Just burn it and then it's ready to go. That's just a 2x4 that I've got sitting in the sawhorses, just to give it some support, because it is foldable in the middle, so it don't like sitting there just hanging in the air. But there you go. Alright, here's where the magic starts. This is 1 coat of polyurethane. It's still wet. I just put it on. Let's see what we got here. This is what we're using. One of the most durable clear protections. You know, only the best. Only the best. But that's just what I had. It was one of these, and I had the most of that one, so that one will work. We could have put some stain on it, but I kind of like just the burnt look to it. It makes it pop out more. But that's just the top done right now. We'll let it dry for about, I don't know, it's about 3 o'clock now. We'll probably let it dry till about 6, maybe 7 this evening. Or I may leave it till tomorrow and to put a light sand on it and then put another coat. We'll just see how fast this dries. It says it's quick drying, but we'll see how quick. And it's about 58 outside right now. Wind's blowing, so hopefully it'll get enough air and dry pretty quick. All right, so it was 24 hours till I got back to this. So I put a light sand on it with some, I thought I had some 220, but I only had some 180, so that was good enough. But now I've put a second coat on it. I think that's all I'm gonna put, because that first coat was pretty good. I put a second coat, and then probably tomorrow afternoon I'll flip the whole thing, do the whole underside, and then add some of the hardware. Got to get the Velcro for the legs to lock in, and I'm gonna put latches on it when it's closed. That way it stays closed, and we'll look at it from there. All right, so we've got the bottom done now. I pulled it out here in the sun so it could dry quicker. It's a nice day today. It's gonna be close to 70 or a little above today. Out here in the sun it's nice and warm. So I did the whole bottom, and then the legs, I just wrapped a piece of wire around each one of the bolts, and then put varnish on them and hung them up so that they are all dry and they don't stick. So that's pretty much it. Once it's all dry, then I'll give y'all a final look at all of it, and then this will wrap this episode up. That's been many parts, but it's probably only about 30 minutes the way I've been cutting it up. All right.